All right, guys, as it goes, we've got a beauty of a new frame from a new release from T. Henri, one of my favorite designers to talk about because I just love everything he's putting out. This one is the new Tuatara in the port colorway, a very limited release all across the board. Of course, everything they make is limited batch. We'll dive into that here in just a moment, so let's go do that. So first things first, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below, like the video, and stick around for a while. Turn on the notifications so you get notified when we do these videos so you can see the latest and the most exclusive eyewears and be first to know when stuff like this is coming out. We also go through frame fitting, adjustment, how to take care of them, all that sort of stuff so you can enjoy them as much as possible for as long as possible to really get the most out of your new frames. Now, as far as T. Henri is concerned, always a limited batch, always small releases, always exclusive and beautiful, beautiful designs. This guy here, the port is the lowest in number in all of the frames he's released for this season, and it's kind of sad because this is a beautiful, beautiful colorway. You get this super nice navy with a little bit of a cerulean striation to it. It's got a little bit of pop. You've got this rich cognac across the bottom edge, which doesn't really show up on camera here super well. But tons of depth, tons of detail, absolutely stunning frame. So on the Tuatara, we are going to focus first on what is making the new signature collection so beautiful. This release comes with a new titanium core all the way throughout, designed by hand, custom milled for the new release. It's incredible. There's so much detail and dimension in that new core. Even in these frames where you've got a little bit of a milkiness to the acetate, shows up beautifully. You have 3 true rivets with hexagon heads on them here that connect that to the 7 barrel hinge on the inside. Yeah, 7. Good luck breaking that sucker. Absolutely stunning heft to it. And of course, with that 7 barrel hinge, it's not your average 7 barrel. There is also a bolt with a starhead lug nut holding that on. Part of the automotive inspiration for all of these pieces, all of them feature that, but it's still an incredible detail nonetheless. One thing I do want to throw out, you won't catch right off, but there's an incredible match here. You don't quite see it, but it's there. There we go. The light's picking it up now. You've got a hexagon insert over here that coordinates with the 3-headed hexagon rivets. In the front, of course, you have that T. Henri signature shield right there, front and center, front and temporal? Yeah, front and temporal. Temporal superior, in fact. It's up and out. Anyway, nobody cares about that. Yeah, good stuff. The temples, of course, always nice and flowing. This one is a 145 length. Lens sizing on these, you are 48.1, and yes, I promise you, he is that detailed with how these are made. It's really good stuff, guys. And then, so the 48.1 for here to here, and you've got about a 6-7 millimeter horn, so that's gonna help it fit a little bit wider. Really good for RX stuff. I love frames like this where the lens size is a little bit smaller, you've got some extra horn to make up the width, so it sits on the face. Really good, centers well, and just hangs out right there. Looks killer. Stunning as sunglasses, stunning if you put an RX in it. It doesn't matter. Bridge width on these is going to be 24.7. What that 24.7 means is from this innermost point of this lens to the innermost point of this lens, it's the distance right in there. So that doesn't really tell you how it fits on the nose, but I can tell you it's got a nice splay to it, it's got a nice cut to it, and you'll see that right here. We've got some nice angle out through there, a little jut forward of the bridge there, which is always a detail I love to see, and a very well built up pad area there. So it's gonna sit nicely on a lot of faces. Makes for a really good clean look and a good balance and feel on these as well. This one's a little bit more vintage, but it's still a little bit raucous and edgy. So the Veneno, if you haven't seen that one, it's very timeless, very clean. This one is a little bit more edgy. Always like the more edgy frames. It's just what I love. Gotta grab these in the port colorway. This little dip here, super aggressive, nice touch. still flows well across the bridge, but it just seats well. Seats well with me, at least. I like it. I'd suggest it. If you're interested in these, definitely hit the links down below. I will have them on my store as long as they're available. As it goes with T. Henri, though, once they're gone, they're gone. I missed out on my fair share of them. That's all I've got on the Tuatara. That was probably excessively loud on the microphone. I am sorry for you earbud users. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. Let me know your thoughts on the Tuatara and this video. Let's keep it rolling.